Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. Let me get some good focus here going on. All right. This is your monthly reading for April 2022. It is a general intuitive tarot reading, and so that means that not all messages will resonate with everybody. If you would like a more personal reading, then you can click on the link in the description box below and you can book a reading with me. Just to be cautious of scammers out there, if anybody tries to reach out to you and ask you for money and they claim that they are me, no, it is not me. I am only on this one YouTube channel, and that's it, that's all. I am not on any other social media platforms, all right? All right, let's get to your reading. We'll pull a card for each week of the month. I will clarify the cards, and then I will close out the reading by pulling a card from the Archangel deck. Let's talk about what's going on astrologically in the month of April. There are two interesting conjunctions that are happening. The first is that Mars and Saturn are conjunct in Aquarius, which, you know, Aquarius being all about freedom, this conjunction with Mars really is... between the two, you know, Mars and Saturn really is creates a pressure, right? Makes a feeling of, oh, there's some pressure here to conform and do what everybody else is trying to make, you know, say I have to do. But it's really more about responsibility, right? Taking responsibility for yourself and for anybody who can't take responsibility for themselves. Okay. And the second and more interesting conjunction, I think, is the conjunction between Jupiter and Neptune, and they are conjunct in Pisces, which is a rare conjunction. And of course, when the planet of abundance meets the planet of fantasy, well, that brings about all kinds of creativity, that brings about romance, and that brings about, you know, maybe a sense of spirituality, really. Okay. So, I will begin. I give thanks to the angels, the spirits, guides, and the universe. And I ask that my Sagittarius seekers and I are provided with protection, that I'm provided with clear and concise guidance to interpret the messages that you provide me, and that they are for the highest vibrational good of my Sagittarius seekers. One more shuffle. Let's pull 4 cards for Sagittarius for the month of April. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Bonus. Whoa. That card is there. Pentacles. Two more cards, please, and thank you. Sorry. This is for Sagittarius for April, please. 2 more cards, please. Okay. Book of the Wands. Oh, there we go. Page of Swords. All right, let's do that. And let's clarify the cards right away. Oops, that's way too many. Sorry. 2 more cards, please, and thank you for clarification of the 10 of Pentacles, please, on the table. There's 1. It's the 7 of Swords. And 1 more card, please, and there it is. that is the Queen of Cups. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Pentacles, please, angels, spirits, guides. Truly grateful for all your messages. Seven of Pentacles. There's one right there trying to come out, which is the Ten of Wands. Whoops, and there it goes and it flies. Let me pick that up. Which is the Five of Swords. Okay, and let's clarify the Five of Wands on the table, please. Three of Cups. Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords. This Page of Swords, let's clarify that, please. That's one, that's two. One more card, please, and thank you. There it is. All right. We have the Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Interesting, Sagittarius. You know, your first week of April is very much rooted in your contemplation of what you want your future to be. What do you want your legacy to be? What's the long haul here for you know, where you're going in your life? And you're very much in contemplative nature of this, right? And really sort of looking to, you know, put out into the universe what it is that you want, knowing that, you know, you're feeling that you have to direct this in a very specific nature because you want to bring in certain things for yourself, bring in new people perhaps, and really sort of focusing the direction of what you want to go. And there's a lot of contemplation here for you about that in terms of, you know, how do I really want this all to play out, right? And you know, I don't want it to turn out negatively for you know, anything here, but you know, what kind of future do I really want? What kind of people do I want in my life? What kind of you know, things how do I want this to turn out, really? That's very much the focus I feel for you in this first month of April. And we get into the second month of April, you know, I think you are a little bit down in the dumps about you know, maybe the direction that you've been wanting to think, right? If you say your legacy is you know, you want it to look like this. Let's say, take the sake of argument. You say you want to make you know, so bunch of money, you want to be married, you want to have kids, and that's how I want it to be. And you get to the second week and you go, oh, it's not working out, right? This is taking too long, right? Things are taking forever to grow, and this is too hard. It's such a long road. I have to carry so much here on my back. This is giving me a headache. Okay? You're feeling very much that things are not working out the way that you thought you want them to work out. And so understanding that, yeah, you know, you're only just contemplating about things in this month. We don't expect that things, you know, come to us, you know, in a jiffy, right? Patience is a virtue, right? I think that's what they say, right? And that's really true because, you know, not everything comes to us in our timing. It comes in divine timing, right? Or universal timing, right? And so, you know, yes, things need to nurture and grow. And, you know, it may take some work, particularly work in terms of the waiting. That's work, right? It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be physical work, but it is work to wait because it's very hard on us to wait. We are a society and a culture of I press a button and I get it instantly, right? And that is so hard for us to then go back to the old school of things, which is, oh my God, I had to wait for something to come in the mail. I can't just like quickly press a button and get the answer, right? So that is pretty much how I feel you're feeling here in the second week, is that, I've decided what I want this legacy to be or the way I want it to be, but okay, second week now, I expected it to be here and it's not here, right? You need to move the pieces around, right? The Five of Wands here, she has these men on, or men and women, it looks like to me here on this card, but very much the chess pieces are there to be moved around in the manner that they need to be moved around, right? It's a game, right? It's a chess game here, right? And so, chess takes time. Chess doesn't happen in an instant. You have to be thinking about it beforehand, right? You need to be strategizing and thinking 5 moves ahead here. This is really what I'm feeling for you, Sagittarius, is that if you do want new things in your life, you need to strategize a little bit about it and think 3 steps ahead, right? The 3 steps ahead of what will bring you the happiness, right? And not just thinking about, okay, well, I'm stuck in here and, this is too hard work. This is too much hard work for me, right? I need, life doesn't come easily to great lives and happy lives and prosperous lives don't just come out of the abundance that you want, doesn't just come out of the blue in a week, right? It comes from, thinking things through and strategizing and being a little bit tough. You got to be a little bit tough, right? Knowing that, if you're feeling a little bound to something, right? Feeling a little like you're tied up here, know that this is only in your head. Okay? This is only in your head. You see here, she is looking in the mirror, but if you look at the mirror reflection, she's tied up, but she's not in reality. She's down here, right? So it's truly only all in your head. Okay? We'll move into the last week of the month of April. Is the Page of Swords. He's standing on this stack of books there, right? This scholarly person, right? With his cap and gown on, or his cap and jacket there, right? Having achieved some knowledge, having achieved some, some education, sort of, got his skills in line, I want to say, right? Has become more quick-minded, right? Because of all the knowledge that he's achieved. Has, really been courageous and bold and gotten out there and gotten the information that he needs to get what he wants. And it's very focused, right? It's a very focused energy that is also a very balanced energy of give and take, right? And it's a very balanced one here as well, as the King of Swords is clarifying that very much with, in a logical manner, right? In a very logical, mature way of doing this, right? And so, again, what I'm feeling for you is you've decided, or you're deciding here in April, you want abundance, you want a certain lifestyle, you want a something. The second week, you're not, overly thrilled about it because you're expecting it. But if you start moving those chess pieces around, start strategizing a bit, start thinking about how, things can be done in a different way and really doing it, guess what? You can stand on top of these books like this guy and really have that, the answers that you're looking for. Okay? Let us close out your reading here, Sagittarius, with a message for you from the Archangels for Sagittarius for April. The message is, and I'll read it to you, I'll show you the card. All right. Angel therapy. Angel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels, and allow us to take your burdens. Boom. You see that? That's a beautiful message within light of this reading, right? Give your burdens up to the angels, to the universe. Don't get mired down in this, well, I didn't get it. Tell the angels, hey, this is what I want. This is what I want, and start putting the pieces in place, right? I want to stand on top of that load of books there, right? That is the way to do it. Give it up to the angels. On that note, I will close out your reading, Sagittarius. If there was something in here that you enjoyed, hit the thumbs up button, hit subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You'll know when I upload a new video. I hope I will see you back here again next month. Until then, I am wishing you divine light and love.